Good morning, folks. Off on another day here. Headed to work. I don't really know what to talk about today. I don't want to talk about politics. Don't want to talk about work. Let's talk about the law of attraction, I guess. I don't know. I think most people either aren't familiar with the concept of the law of attraction, or at the very least don't know what it is, if they've even heard of it. Certainly I don't believe most people, or maybe most people here's what I really think. Most people probably practice the law of attraction without even being aware that it's a concept that is that people talk about, that exists. Personally, I have over the years tried to be a student of the law of attraction, and certainly at times I feel like I've been successful in consciously applying it. Other times I have been successful in unconsciously applying it without even thinking about it. And at other times well, that's the thing about the law of attraction, is you can't really fail at using it. You just might get outcomes that you don't want, because that's how it works, really. What you focus on is what you get. That's the crux of the law of attraction, as I understand it. People that worry about things constantly end up seeing and manifesting more of what they're worried about. And we are all powerful creators, and what you focus your attention on is what you create. You become what you believe you are, essentially, is another way to put it, or another aspect of understanding it. And even people that do delve into consciously trying to understand and apply the law of attraction to manifest what they want, often misunderstand it or lose focus. And I'm 100% guilty of this myself. It takes time. Even when you know what you want, it takes time and focus to manifest what you want. And often we decide what we want, and we're focused on it for a day or two, or a week, or maybe 3 or 4 weeks even. And then we get distracted by life, by other people's lives, things going on around us. And that thing that we want fades into the background. We're no longer focused on it. Or we get impatient. We decide, well, I've been focused on it. Why isn't it here? Why is everything still the same? And so then your focus shifts onto the way things are, or the things we don't want. And so we get stuck in a cycle. And I'm not saying anything this isn't original thought that I'm sharing with you right now. This is concepts that I've learned from other people who have been students and practitioners, certainly far longer and more, arguably more successful than I have. But I certainly believe in the concept, because a lot of things in my life when I've decided, it's going to be what it's going to be, here's what I'd like to see, and I just relax and just take care of what I actually can take care of, and things work out for me. Other times, a lot of things in my life have gone that way, but there's certainly other things that have gone a different way, where I decide to worry myself sick about it, focus and work real hard on it, and stress myself out about it, and it goes not the right way, not the good way, not the way I want it to go. And I just said one of the key words: relax. You gotta. You'll hear the key term vibration oftentimes in speeches from people who teach the law of attraction, and that vibration is what they're talking about is your nervous system. You've got to relax when you're tensed up, stressed out, high blood pressure. You're not in resonance with your creator, soul, spirit, whatever you want to call it, your higher self. You've got to relax. You got to be calm. I mean, you can be happy. That's also a good vibrational frequency to live in, especially when you're trying to be a conscious creator. But stress, anger, sadness, resistance, those are counterproductive to being a conscious creator. And I'll tell you, I'm talking to myself on this more than I am anybody else, tell you the truth. Excuse me. I recently went through a time period when I was really pushing hard to try and achieve something that I didn't achieve. And I read a book called Let It Go. And it was very helpful to me. One of the concepts that it taught me was that sometimes you kind of just got to say, fuck it. And I apologize for the curse word, but that's pretty powerful to just let something go and decide, you know what, it's going to be what it's going to be. Or here lately, what I've been telling myself, and this is direct from the book, Let It Go. I'll have to, maybe I can put in the description the author's name later. The book is called Let It Go. I can't remember the author right now, but I'll share that. But the way I've been thinking about things is, I know what I want. I know I'm going to get there. I know it's going to happen. I don't have to worry about how. How isn't my job. And that's not to say that you don't have to act on things. Obviously, you can't just lay in your bed and become a, multimillionaire. You got to do some stuff. But when you decide something's going to happen and you know that it's going to happen, and you relax about, you instead of worrying, you relax in the knowledge that you'll get there. It'll happen. The universe sets things in motion to make it happen for you. That's the concept. Well, one of the key concepts of the law of attraction. And like I said, you can't just not do anything. Obviously, you've got to take some action. But like I said, the universe sets things in motion, starts putting things into alignment and moving things towards you. Events, people, circumstances that will help you to achieve that. And You just have to decide that you're going to be the person and you're going to do the things that you need to do, be who you need to be to achieve it. And the universe takes care of the rest. You know, so a person will come into your life that you'll just really connect with. They'll give you an opportunity or make an introduction, or ask you a question that leads to, you know, another step closer to the thing that you have decided that you're going to have, to be, to achieve. And back to my situation, I was really striving hard, working, pushing, trying to force things. And when you are trying to force things, that's resistance. You're in a state of resistance. Since then, probably the last maybe a month and a half, I realized I was getting nowhere with my constant pushing in pursuit of this goal. And I have relaxed quite a bit. Decided, you know, fuck it. I let it go. You have to be okay with the possible. Yeah, you got to relax to the point where you're like, you decide for yourself, it's okay if I don't get this. You still know you want it. You still trust you're gonna get it, but you've got to be comfortable with the idea of not getting it. Is basically, it's counterintuitive in that way, and I'm still trying to learn that and understand that better myself. But that's one way that it was put to me by another teacher, David Bayer. I've always really enjoyed his teachings. He has a great way of putting things into practical terms when it comes to the law of attraction. And his instructions, he's got a ton of great videos. He's recently started a podcast on YouTube, and they've been really helpful to me lately. So yeah, and that's man, I'm all over the place, ain't I? That's the thing about the law of attraction, is the universe puts stuff in your path, as it were, once you decide. And coming back to my story again, I decided to let it go, the thing I was really pushing for, got comfortable with the possibility of not having it. And some of the things that I personally perceived to be real strong barriers, real hard hurdles, real walls between me and the objective, have softened and, to a degree, fallen away. And if nothing else, just relaxing about it just feels better than stressing and pushing and working and feeling defeated every day. Like, there's a lot of power in letting things go, just relaxing. And I know I'm doing a horrible job of telling this story. I'm jumping around all over the place. Like I said, I'm still a student myself. I'm on a path to become a teacher, I believe. Maybe that's what my channel will end up being about. But it is a powerful tool to understand that there is a law of attraction, and you can actively, consciously apply it in your own life. And it's still powerful even if you don't understand what it is. If you're not even familiar with the concept, you're still a powerful creator. And that's kind of a trap too. Like I said earlier, people that worry about things see so much more of the things that they worry about. We're all constantly creating our own reality. Well, probably told you more than I know, and I'm driving on the freeway now, and this was a long video. Maybe it was a good one. I certainly enjoyed making it, but I should probably pay attention to the road, and we'll reconnect later. Have a great day.